firing it up to Matthews. He's going into the zone with it. Snapping that shot. Rebound, Marner! And we're dropping the puck on another episode of the Toronto Maple Leafs NHL25 franchise. Looking to close out the regular season over the next couple episodes. We have like a month. We have a month with 6 playages. Give me the standings. We have grudge match against Senators, holding on to that second wildcard spot ahead of the Hurricanes by 3 points with a game in hand as well. Looking to catch up to the Panthers. I don't know if we'll catch up to the Lightning, but looking to give ourselves a bit of a better spot. It'd be fun taking on the Penguins. I don't really want to, though. But grudge match, middle of March against the Ottawa Senators. We have 6 playages left. Let's use them wisely, because that has the possibility for 12 points if we play our cards right. Hosting Ottawa, Holmberg opens the scoring. Was not expecting it to be him, but he gets the first goal of the episode. And of the game, Ottawa on a power play. Holding my breath. Doesn't connect. So, we're still dealing with injuries. And Batherson gets one by Wold to even the score at the start of the second period. We got some injuries still. Just hoping we can get healthy before the playoffs. Hoping we can make the playoffs and not choke it away after fighting for first. And Tanev breaks the tie. Tkachuk ties it again. Matthews breaks the tie. So it's now 3-2 for your Maple Leafs. And we are going to hop in here, play the third period, and hopefully ice this game at home. And Matthews getting out there to start the third against Ottawa. Winning that draw, and Knives gets that puck. Bounces it back. Okay, that was almost awful. Woll with a nice poke check. Getting it to Riley. Firing it up to Mitch Marner. Snaps that shot. Matthews picks up the rebound, but can't get it through. Stutzel skating down. We put Liljegren on a pairing with Riley, and his hit forces the loose puck. Marner trying to skate down. Loses the foot race. And entering the zone, Riley mistimes the hit. Matthews trying to get in the way. Woll makes that save. Dishes it out to Liljegren. Dishes it up to Mitch Marner. Getting caught from behind. Getting it to Liljegren. Flipping it over to Pacioretty. Boom in the shot. Marner scooping up the rebound. Doesn't go. And we have the second line out there. The geeky line as Giroux skates in. Riley poking it away. Liljegren trying to get in the way. Woll makes the save, and we're getting a full change now. Pacioretty, Geeky, and Nylander headlining this second line in the absence of John Tavares, who, guess what, is out for a little bit more. Again, should be back in the playoffs, but Geeky wins that draw. Tanev getting the puck along the boards, ripping it over. Geeky gets it up over to William Nylander, who's going to just dump it in. Geeky's going to chase, scoop it up, hit it along the boards to Nylander, digging it out, skating around, getting it to Ekman-Larsson, gets hit, and no one's there to scoop it up, and we're on defense. Norris skating down, Nylander trying to poke. Tanev's there in support as well. Over to Batherson, Geeky picks up that puck, over to Ekman-Larsson, and sends it in. Pacioretty skating down, trying to chase, and pin along the boards. Dumping it over to Robertson, taking a shot from the point. Rebound. Robertson picks up the puck, scooping it back to Domi. Fires one-timer. He has a boost of some kind. And Greg skating down over to Batherson. Hakanpää getting in the lineup, getting in the way, and then turning it over. Jensen over to Chabot. Saved by Woll. Domi lining up in the circle. Centering this third line with Järnkrok and Robertson. And losing that draw, Järnkrok on the poke check, Riley on the poke check, Järnkrok causing chaos, loose puck, Domi picks it up and getting it to Riley, over to Robertson, over to Järnkrok, back down to Robertson, shot hits a body, Pinto picks it up, turns around, getting it up the ice, huge hit, Robertson delivers the hit, gets the puck, loses the puck, and Järnkrok skates back to claim it. Firing over to Liljegren, who is going to dump it in. That was a really weak dump in. Looking to get a change, and Chabot picks it up, turning up to Gregor. Tanev gets it, hit, loses it, Knives gets it, skating in, Marner has the puck, ripping it along the boards. Matthews has it. Back to Tanev. Over to Ekman-Larsson. That absolutely lit up Matthew Nyes, I think. And Brady to Chuck. Carrying it down. Poke check by Tanev. Ekman-Larsson gets it. Gets the pass over to Nyes. Up to Austin Matthews. Skating in. Trying to feed it up. Tanev gets it. Drumming it back to Ekman-Larsson. Taking the shot from distance. Tip. Matthews doesn't get it. Forsberg. Gonna cover it. I skipped something. Cut to Matthew Nyes. He might be going to the locker room after that slap shot. There's 4 minutes left. Geeky's in the circle. Losing that draw. Trying to pursue. Ripping it around. Nylander gets it. Bangs along the boards to Hakanpää. Tries to bang it to Pacioretty. Doesn't go. And Giroux skating down. Timmins trying to get in the way. Forcing him to the boards. Hakanpää breaks up the pass. Geeky gets it. And we're going to be on a power play. Getting it to Timmins. Tipping. Poked away. And we're on the power play to close out the rest of the game. As I believe it's for slashing. Dewar is on the power play. All right, let's see what you got. Domi in the circle. Winning that draw to Pacioretty. Snapping a shot. Forsberg gloves it. Domi in the circle, losing that draw. Chabot over to Cousins as Domi is pursuing, and Geeky is going to get that puck. Bounce off the boards to Riley. He's going to fire it up to Pacioretty. Over to Dewar, entering the zone with some speed to Pacioretty. Fires a shot. Okay, Dewar. Getting Matthews, Marner, and Nylander out there for the forwards. Geeky and Riley still out there as well, and Matthews wins it to Nylander, to Marner, trying to quarterback this power play. Over to Geeky, over to Riley, hitting the shot, and it hits a body. And Batherson skating down. Riley looking to get in the way, and he does. Woll is going to cover that as it almost just floats in unexpectedly. Back to that second unit. This time, entire second unit with Ekman-Larsson out there as well. And Domi losing that draw. Poke check from Ekman-Larsson sends it back into Ottawa's zone. And they have less than a minute. Domi disrupts the play. Pacioretty gets the puck, trying to sneak the shot in there. Back to Liljegren. Fires the shot from ways away. Ekman-Larsson steps up. Big hit. Pinned along the boards, keeping it in. Robertson floating around, firing the pass over to Liljegren, over to Domi, over to Robertson, snapping the shot as Forsberg gloves it with 37 left. Pinto and Cousins out there for Ottawa. Nylander, Matthews, and Marner out there for us, joining Ekman-Larsson and Liljegren. Losing that draw as Chabot gets it to Sanderson, and I don't think, they can't just dump it. They're going to pull the goalie to make it a nice, good old 5-on-5. Matthews snaps the empty netter on the power play. Makes it 4-2. His 35th on the year. Ice the game away. Liljegren gets the assist. Domi loses the draw. And Giroux skating down. Empty net again. And Domi's flipping a shot. Never mind, not empty net. They were going to pull the goalie, but doesn't go. Stutzel skating down. Hakanpää going for the hit. And to Chuck skating down, getting hit by Yarncroc. Throwing poke checks all around. And Robertson over to Hakanpää, over to no one, over to absolutely no one. Game's over! And we beat the Senators in a close grudge match. Pontus Holmberg, a goal and an assist, nets the third star. Timothy Liljegren, 3 apples on the day, is your second star. Who's going to end up with a number? Probably going to be Matthews with the 2 goals, right? And it is Austin Matthews, 2 goals, is your first star of the night. Matthew Nyes has an upper body injury, so he's out for half the month. And with that injury, we're going to see Robertson bump up to the top line. Pacioretty going to stay down there with Geeky and Nylander. And Bobby McMahon finding himself in the lineup on that 4th line. And now hosting the Calgary Flames on a Monday night in Toronto. Dropping the puck as Henrique gets one by Woll, giving Calgary the early 1-0 advantage. And Uyghur blasts one by Woll, making it 2-0 before we even get a shot on goal. And we've gone halfway through the period without registering a shot on goal against the Flames. Finally do. with 5 minutes left. Oh my goodness, what are we doing? We have one shot on goal after the first period, and we're losing 2-0 because of it. Power play is giving some spark, but unable to muster any results. We get another one again. No results there. As Pacioretty gets one by Wolf, makes it 2-1 for the Flames as we're trying to get an answer before the end of the period. We do not letting this one ride out. It's not a conference game, and Kadri makes it 3-1. Marner makes it 3-2, gets by Wolf. We have a power play. Let's do it. No, we don't. Coronado makes it 4-2. Calgary power play coming up. Doesn't go. We can't fire anything on another one, but Matthews makes it 4-3. Down 1. Trying to get the equalizer. Can we do it? No, we can't, and we fall. In a valiant effort to the Flames. Kadri, first star, goal and assist. Matthews goal and assist second. Marner goal and assist is the third. Ekman-Larsson has an upper body injury. So it just seems like everyone's getting hurt. And now we're going to host the Colorado Avalanche before taking place in another back-to-back. Dropping the puck as it gets underway in Toronto. We get a power play. Can we cash in on a freaking power play, please? That's all I'm asking. 0-0 through the first half of the period. I'm asking for some power play goals. Can we get some, please? No, come on, guys. 0-0 after one. 0-0 after one, quite unfortunate. Getting underway in the second as Colton buries the first goal by Wolf. Come on, 3 power plays and nothing. That's embarrassing with the amount of talent we have. I get we have injuries and I get we're hurt, right? Come on, guys. And we're just getting outshot pretty badly. Down 1-0. I'm going to hop in here and try to make the most of this and get at least a point. And Matthews wins that draw to Riley, to Liljegren. Firing it up to Matthews. He's going into the zone with it. Snapping that shot. Rebound, Marner! Puts it away and ties the game. And what does this tell you? Go to the net. We tie it up 40 seconds into the period. Marner gets it. Matthews and Liljegren get the assist. And Matthews wins another draw. To Riley, to Robertson. Skating in. Passing to Marner. Rips it off a post. Tries to get it to Liljegren. And, well, we missed that mark. Riley scoops up the puck. Turning. Flipping it over to Marner. Up to Robertson with some speed. Turning. Pivoting. Skating around. Snapping that shot. Hits a post. And Rantanen leading this counter. Dropping it back to McKinnon. Shot gets through to Joseph Woll, and we're taking that face off. Geeky, Nylander, and Pacioretty out there. I don't know how that McKinnon line isn't tired yet, but Geeky winning the draw to Tanev, ripping it off the boards to Benoit, filling in for the injured Oliver Ekman-Larsson. Liljegren on the bench. Nylander dumps it in to Benoit, ripping it around to Tanev, and losing it Landeskog to Makar to Toews. Getting it up to McKinnon, poked away by Tanev. Geeky gets it, flips it back to Pacioretty, gunning it to Benoit, who's just going to dump it into the corner for Willie. He's going to get it, snapping the shot, close, and save. Makar getting the counterattack going, hit by Domi, forcing it loose, and he gets the puck. Skating in, firing it to Holmberg, hits a body and doesn't go. Holmberg turning over to Benoit, snapping a wrister, contact, trying to skate in, and Benoit is just hounding the puck right now. Manson for Colorado gets up to Nichushkin. Hit, forces it loose, and Yarncroc skating down. Crashing the net! Georgiev covers it. Getting Matthews, Marner, and Robertson back out there. 11 minutes to go in the period. Matthews tied up in that circle, digging for it, and losing it. Colorado on the counterattack. Riley forcing the hit. Matthews getting that puck, firing it up to Mitch Marner. Skating in to Riley! tries to score. Riley gets the rebound, and it doesn't go. Skating around. Riley hit, forces it loose. Matthews keeps it in. Marner pinned along the boards. Shot goes way the hell off target. Liljegren trying to pinch in. Colorado turning around in their own zone. Marner steps up a little bit. Liljegren, big hit. Matthews gets it over to Riley. Robertson trying to get the puck to him. Doesn't go. Marner collects the loose puck and really reversing. Bad turnover. Poke checks all around. Robertson, loose puck, and it goes to around midfield. Robertson's just going to bang it around the backboards as we get Geeky out there. Over to Marner, turning to Robertson. He's just going to dump that one in, and Riley's going to chase it. Why Riley? I don't know, but he's going to bang it off the boards. Going to roll the 4 lines now. And Nylander's in a 1-on-1 opportunity. Forces the turnover, and Tanev gets the puck over to Geeky. Turning around, entering the zone. Losing it. Colorado turning for the counterattack. Pacioretty forces a turnover. Woll bangs it off our backboard. Geeky bangs it off our backboards almost to Woll. Pacioretty gets it over to Geeky. Over to Christopher Tanev. Flipping it to Nylander. Almost put it away. Skating back over to Benoit. Slap shot tipped by Domi and in. Giving us the lead against Colorado. Offense comes alive in the third. Late lead, 2 minutes left. Looking to put away Colorado. Domi gets his 19th on the year. Benoit Nylander with the assist. Makar to Rantanen. Hit. Force the puck loose. Liljegren on the ground. Pokes it up. Colorado trying to do something. Robertson gets the puck and gets it up to Matthews. Skating over. Dumping it to Marner in the corner. Marner ripping that around the boards. Robertson forcing the hit. Matthews going in there with the stick. Landeskog skating up. Liljegren hit. Matthews losing the puck along our bench. McKinnon getting lit up by Liljegren. Liljegren forces the turnover, and Robertson gets the puck and buries the empty netter for his 9th goal on the season. Huge bounce back in the third. Closing the gap and pocketing 3 goals. Liljegren gets another assist, and Geeky wins that draw. Nylander flipping the shot as we have 27 seconds to ice away. Geeky in the circle. Winning that draw almost too well, and Colorado counter-attacking. Hakanpää trying to skate in. Timmins forcing that puck loose to Geeky. Skating around. Hakanpää trying to dump it in. Just dumping it in. Nylander going for the foot race. Loses it. Colton skating up. And just shot doesn't even go. Pacioretty wins the battle. Hits it away. And secures the win. Robertson, empty net goal, gets him the 3rd star. Came alive in that 3rd period. Good offense and honestly just good forechecking from Robertson. Liljegren, pair of assists, gets him the 2nd star on the day. Doing very well with increased minutes. Marner, explosive goal early to tie that game late. Joseph Woll, 30 saves. 968 save percentage is the 1st star. And now going to the Rangers for the second half of this back-to-back with travel. Then we get a night off, and then we then we go to Nashville to take on the Predators as puck has been dropped. Solid rebound. Love that spark in the Colorado game. Still can't get anything from a power play. It feels like it's been a month since we've gotten a power play goal. I'm not exaggerating. And Carrick opens the scoring against Stolars. Down 1-0 after the first period of play, but Robertson, top line Nick Robertson, gets his 10th on the year, beats Shesterkin in close, getting into the nitty-gritty dirty areas, and puts it away, makes it 1-0. Come on, guys. Stolars is giving you a chance. Give me a power play goal, and we can't get it. 1-1. Entering the third, Morgan Riley beats Shesterkin, gives us a 2-1 lead, but Panarin gets one by Stoli. So we're tied again. As high stakes as it feels, every point matters, especially when you're that second wildcard spot. No! Giving up the late goals. As letting up 3 in the third period just ends the game for us, and we lose 4-2. Brutal. Ekman-Larsson returns. We have 77 points. We are 5 points ahead of the Hurricanes and the Rangers, with a game in hand against the Rangers, and the Hurricanes have a game in hand against us. Setting up to take on the Nashville Predators with 13 games left in the season. 4 playages left overall. Heading to Nashville, looking to get a win, and Liljegren opens the scoring from distance. Having a great resurgence almost. Oh my god, Timothy Liljegren got us a power play goal. And that's his second of the period. Fantastic. Thank you for giving me a power play goal. Let's see this get more functional. And Pacioretty makes it 3-0 to close the first period of play. Coming out hot with the rest, Bud Nyquist on the power play gets one by Wool from behind the net? Question mark. Not entirely sure about that one there, Chief. But we get a power play opportunity. Does not go. So, a little bit of spark from Liljegren. Not much else to be had there. 3-1 going into the third. Looking to add one, and Yarncroc does. Makes it 4-1. Solid day, from the other guys. Nashville on a power play. Doesn't go. We get another one of our own. Can't pocket another one. But Liljegren got 2 goals on the day. I'm very happy with that. For Timmy. And we win 4-1. Wool, 33 saves, 97 percentages, the first star. Liljegren, 2 goals. Second, Pacioretty goal and an assist is the third. John Tavares is back. Let's go. Matthew Knies is back, and I need to make some roster moves now. All right. Who we sending down? Anyone waivers exempt? Oh, everyone needs to go through waivers. Let's see overall. I'm going to send Bobby McMahon, and here's why. I think it'd be better for him to play in the AHL and get reps and just play. Ryan Reeves, I have no problem with him kind of rotting on the roster. But Bobby McMahon, I want him to play, and I'm going to fix these lines now. Offensively, getting these 2 top lines back together. Robertson staying in there. Being on that left wing with Geeky centering the third line, and Pacioretty on the right. Yarncroc, Kempf, and Dewar making up that 4th line. Let's continue to carry this momentum into this game against the Flyers at home, and then we're going to go take on the Sharks in San Jose, and then the Kings, and then see how we're doing for time. We still have 4 playages to go. I'm not going to be shy about using them, and Tippett gets one by Wool pretty early, giving the Flyers 1-0 lead, but Matthews on the power play ties it up against Joey Decord, and Cates gets one by Wool, making it 2-1 Flyers. And they're from near identical spots. Maybe we just got to fire pucks from Wool over there in practice, and Tavares in his return gets one by Decord and makes it 2-2. We get another power play, and Matthews' second power play goal of the night. Michkov on the power play gets one by Wool, and now it's 3-3. So no shortage of offense here against the Flyers. Philly power play going, doesn't connect. Waiting for the time to run out in the second period of play. And it's 3-3. We've gotten some firepower from this offense. We're going to hop in here and play it. Return of Matthew Knies and John Tavares. Offensive explosion early on. And we're just going to look to keep it rolling. Matthews lines up in the circle. And wins that draw to Riley. To Knies, who's just going to rip it along the boards. Matthews going to dig for it. Loses the battle against Frost. Liljegren scoops up that puck. Fires a shot. Knies gets it. trying to rip it along the boards. Marner gets it, gets crushed. Matthews fighting back, poke checks around. Marner to Liljegren, shot with a lot of traffic. Liljegren gets the puck, rips it along the boards. Nyes to Riley. Rister almost tipped and losing that battle. Consi skating in. Liljegren poking it away. Riley poking it away. Back of the boards. Frost in close, doesn't go. Domi rips along the boards, and Geeky getting out there now. Firing it over to Marner. Firing it on net and saves. Someone must have gotten hurt if Geeky is out there right now. Did Tavares get hurt? Again? Oh boy. Well, Geeky in the circle. And winning that draw to William Nylander. Firing it back to Tanev. Ekman-Larsson gets it. Nylander forced to retreat because he has no helmets. And Ekman-Larsson going to skate back and fire the puck over to Nyes. Up to Domi. Cross to Geeky. Setting, trying to shoot. Losing the puck. Johnson along the boards and just boxes out Geeky. Over to Michkov. Turning around, running into the bucket. Tanev dumping that in, and Nye's going to chase. And we're going to get called for icing. Nye's hurt again. Domi, Geeky, Nyes. That is quite the combination for the technically fourth line. I don't know why it's called that, but winning that, Tanev gets the puck to Nyes, ripping it along the boards, really looking for that change. Domi to Tanev, over to Geeky, skating into the zone and dumping it in. Who's banged up? Ekman-Larsson ripping it along the boards to Yarncroc. Crunch getting folded. Dewar throwing hits. Loose puck out. Yarncroc gets it, ripping it around. Dewar throwing another hit. Not afraid to use the body. Connor Dewar in pursuit. Poking it away. Firing it up to Yarncroc as they got a fresh change on. Getting it up to Kemp. Shot gets saved. So I have no idea who's hurt and who's not, or what's happening. Matthews, Marner, and Nyes. Well, that line is intact. That's good. And Matthews winning that draw over to Hakanpää. Slap shot just whiffs the net entirely. Timmins up collecting it. Matthews turning in close, shooting. Going for the rebound is Nyes, doesn't go. Marner, poke check, forces it loose, rips it home. 20th goal on the year gives us the lead. Top line staying out there. Just over 8 minutes in the game. Marner gets his 20th on the year. And looks like it was unassisted. Matthews wins the draw. Riley trying to fire to Nyes, doesn't go. And Liljegren defending. Good save by Woll. Riley throwing a hit. Liljegren intercepting the pass in front of the net. Matthews firing it over to Nyes as he's going to enter the zone. Liljegren winding up there. Matthews to Riley. Shot gets saved by Decord. We jumped with Geeky. We lose that draw. Nylander trying to get in there to force the chaos. Drysdale over to Frost. Geeky throwing a hit. Tanev trying to just stay there. Consi. Shot gets disrupted by Ekman-Larsson. Domi gets that puck. To Ekman-Larsson to Geeky. Trying to fire it down. Domi gets the puck and is just skating around into his own teammate. Trying to draw defenders. Getting it up to Nylander. Putting some moves on the Philly defense. Trying to get it to Ekman-Larsson, and it just doesn't go. Tanev forcing the turnover and turning it over. Yikes. Oh, quality shot. Nylander trying to disrupt Kate's shot. Nylander gets it and fires it up to Domi, skating up the ice. Geeky on the other side, trying to get it to him, and Decord disrupts the pass and jumps on the puck. And Matthews losing that draw, but Marner fighting for it. Kate's skating up, and Marner's going to scoop up the puck. He's feeling extra fast right now. Not going to lie, but turns it over. Kate's gets hit by Riley, and Nyes scoops up that puck. Turning around, going to fire that up to Mitch Marner. plenty of space. Trying to dump it to Liljegren, and you know what? Just take the shot next time, Mitch. Loose puck all around. Michkov behind the net. Over to York. Over to Cates. Over to Johnson. 30-some seconds left. Liljegren trying to throw a hit. Riley dive blocking, and they are in a fantastic spot. Nice. Dumping it up to Matthews. He's absolutely gassed, but he puts it on net to get the empty netter and gets the hat trick. Off an empty net goal. 5-3 win, hosting the Flyers. Matthews gets his 39th on the year, and Nyes picks up the assist. Kemp loses the draw. Drysdale over to Tippett. Oh, slap shot disrupted. Firing it over to Dewar. Flipping the empty net shots. Connor Dewar gets his third on the year. Matthews got his third of the game. Dewar got his third on the year. Kemp losing that draw. Few seconds left. Tippett skating in. Tanev disrupts. Dewar is not going to ice it because Kemp is faster. Kemp picks up the puck. Getting it to Dewar. Tried to shovel on for another one. And Kemp losing the final draw. Big win against the Flyers. A lot of offense. 6-3 is the final score. Cates, goal and an assist, is the third star of the evening. Pretty even for shots, pretty even for hits. Passing was kind of bad for both sides. Marner, the goal and 3 assists on the night. Strong 4-point performance. And the first star, Austin Matthews, with his hat trick. We got 2 power play goals. Huge. Special teams, when they're clicking, good things happen. And that helps our case significantly for our postseason bid, as we have 81 points, 5 ahead of the Hurricanes with the same amount of games played. Domi has an upper body injury. Why do you hate Nick Robertson? Every time I try to do like head coach preferred lines, Nick Robertson gets screwed. Why do we hate Nick Robertson? Yeah, like Nick Robertson is 28 points. He should not be out of the lineup before Yarncroc, before Dewar, before Pontus Holmberg. Absolutely should not be out of the lineup before those guys. But now, going to San Jose to take on the Sharks. 81 points, 11 games left to play, holding on to that wild card spot. Just keep on keeping on and hanging on. Not for dear life, but like for kind of for dear life, because Weinberg gets one by Woll for the first shot of the game. Power play is back! Morgan Riley evens the score with the man advantage, and John Tavares gets us the lead against Mackenzie Blackwood. 2-1 is the score. 3-1 as Yarncroc heard me say, you know what, he should come out of the lineup before Robertson, and he nets one to make it 3-1, giving us 3 in the first period. And with the 2-goal advantage, Hakanpää gets a shorthanded goal. Thank you, special teams. Nylander gets a power play goal. Thank you, special teams. Tavares gets a goal, makes it 6-1 against Blackwood. Pacioretty gets a power play goal, makes it 7-1 as they make the change in nets. Goodness gracious. 8-1. Get your points now. Oh my, get your points now. Zetterlund gets one by Woll and kind of spoils everything. You stink. Get your points now if you're a Leaf. My goodness. Can we like roll this momentum forward, please? That'd be fantastic. As time's winding down, just gonna take a relatively stress-free win after, you know, the first shift and the first goal. 8-2 is your final. Tavares hat trick and 2 assists is your first star. Nylander 1 goal, 5 assists is the second, and O'Reilly a goal and 2 assists is the third. Max Domi's back. And we're going to close up March with this West Coast road trip before we head into April in a very strong final push before the playoffs. 83 points, tied with the Panthers for that wild card spot. going to be between taking on the Red Wings, from the looks of it, and the Pittsburgh Penguins. In pursuit are the Hurricanes, who sit 7 points back. 7 points back. Hurricanes sit 7 points back from both of us. Dropping the puck in LA as we take on the Kings, and Matthews opens the scoring early against Kemper, making it 1-0 for your Toronto Maple Leafs, and William Nylander doubles down from almost the same spot. 2-0 is the score as time continues to wind down in the first period of play as we look to get hot before entering the playoffs. 2-0 after 15 shots on goal. Solid performance, looking to ride the momentum of that 8-2 victory, where everything just seemed to be going right for us. Less eventful second period, no goals for either side, 3/4 of the way through. Time winding down, 2-0 as we head into the third. Looking to continue on, maybe get another goal for insurance as we get a power play opportunity. Does not fall as full goal makes it 2-1. Little too close now, looking to hang on. Definitely pulling the goal in now for LA. Timmins gets the empty netter, makes it a 3-1 victory for the Leafs. Kemper, 32 saves, 941 percentage, first star. Wool, 24 saves, 9.6 is the second, and Matthews with a goal is the third. And now playing the Anaheim Ducks on the road to wrap up this road trip, wrap up the month of March before we get into April and what will likely be the postseason. Bobby McMahon got hurt with the Marlies. That stings, actually. Anaheim power play. That's a long power play. Doesn't go. They can't net the goal as we continue to rack up shots. But 0-0 after the first period of play. 9 shots to 7 as the period closed. Another power play for Anaheim does not go, and Matthews gets the power play goal by Gibson. Kempf makes it 2-0 in the second period of play. About 5 minutes left. Continuing to pile on the shots, and Domi makes it 3-0. Strong second period from your Leafs. Going to continue on throughout the third. Power play opportunity does not go. Another one. Can we convert? No, we can't. Just need a little bit more of a consistent power play as we fail for a third one. And then Clifton gets one by Wool, makes it 3 on Pacioretty. Makes it 4-1. As time winds down, Strom makes it 4-2. That's your final as we beat the Ducks in Anaheim. 2 assists. Duck is your first star. Pacioretty goal and assist is the second. Clifton goal is the third. Kind of iffy choices there, not gonna lie. Bobby McMahon gets hurt for the Marlies. That stinks. And now we're gonna jump ahead. April 2nd, taking on the Florida Panthers. And that's gonna do it for right now. Solid rebound, and we are 8-2 in our last 10. Getting hot at the right time. Impact player was Pacioretty last time we squared off against the Panthers. 2 goals and an assist along with 3 hits. Team is starting to rebound and do better. And that's what we need going in. We bump up to that first wildcard spot. Jumping ahead of Florida. They sit 2 points behind us. We have 2 more games against them. So pretty critical timing for seeding and securing a look in the postseason. We have 3 players left. A couple weeks of regular season play. Going to use that to get through it. Spencer Knight is in for Florida, and he's played like 15 games. Joseph Wool going to lock it down for us again. Playoffs are already starting to take shape. Bruins in, Red Wings in, Penguins in for sure. We are 10 points ahead of the Islanders, who are trying to claw back into the playoffs. Hurricanes at 76 points are definitely going to be fighting for those final wildcard spots. Sabres, I doubt it. Just seems like too little too late. And that's going to be it for now. Solid episode. Great rebound from the rocky start we had. And we start to get healthy. Power play is like league average. Penalty kill is like league average. Top 10 goals against. Not much more you can ask for. Just hoping to really use the next 3 playages and use the next, 8 games to figure it out. We get 3 playages. We're probably going to use them against Florida, and probably Tampa. As we got like one more episode and then the playoffs. That's going to be an exciting one.